Hey everybody, it's Chef Holly. I am here in the lunch line. Why I keep saying lunch line? I am here picking up my son, and I'm actually cooking today because I don't have to work today. I'm making lamb chops, and that I marinated in my specific lamb chop seasoning that you can buy on my website. I am making lobster mac and cheese, lobster smoked Gouda mac and cheese. And I'm probably going to do broccolini or asparagus. But my daughter's in town. Yay! And her MLB boyfriend is with her. Yay! And so I'm having a good time. So I'm just going to have something light because I'm actually getting over food poisoning. Yeah, food poisoning. So I'm going to have some fruit. I probably won't eat any lamb today because honestly, my stomach just ain't ready to take over it. I ate some tacos. I'm not even gonna tell y'all what I did. This is something I tell my customers all the time. Put the food up. I didn't put the food up, and then I ate these tacos from a restaurant, and it's not their fault. Let me just say that. I left them out, and then I thought, I was hungry. It was very early. They'll be fine. Wrong. But 2 days, toilet. Anyway, I'm having some fruit today that I picked up at Publix. I have some strawberries, some pineapple, which are my favorite, watermelon, grapes, and it looks like some honeydew at the bottom. So, So how is everybody? I hope everybody is good. Hope everybody is blessed. I hope that whatever you need from God, that He's providing it for you. And I pray that God blesses you with all the things you need in your heart's desire. So how's everybody? I have been keeping up with the current events. I don't have any major opinions on anything because I don't wish hurt and pain on nobody. See a lot of people losing their jobs and stuff because they have opinions. Well, I guess they celebrate. Mr. Kirk is passing, which I don't agree with celebrating the passing of anybody. But at the same time, people have opinions and they say things, I don't even want to get into it, to be honest with you. I just don't think anybody should be losing their job behind it, but it is what it is. Maybe a warning or something like that, but I don't really think so. But that's just my opinion. And opinions are like assholes. Everybody got one. So, like that. Oh, that strawberries bitter. Yuck. Ugh. But anyway, I just been keeping up with things. I've been keeping up with my homegirl, CANDACE Owens. And I call her my homegirl because we have the same Virgin Island background. Our families are from the United States Virgin Islands. Well, part of our families is from the United States Virgin Islands. And y'all know that's where I was born. So I've been keeping up with her. I've never really agreed with a lot of things that CANDACE had to say, but she's starting to change a little bit. You know what I mean? So I am, I just started following her. I'm hearing what she has to say, and I'm thinking that there is a lot of pressure on people, you know what I mean, to keep the people happy who are paying them, which all of us keep the people happy who is paying us, and that's just part of just what it is. A lot of us don't like our bosses. I'm sure some of my employees don't like my ass, but people tend to curve themselves, for the people who are paying them. And I think she was saying that she thought Charlie was changing. His mindset was changing. And I think that's possible, I am a firm believer in that you don't need to raise no gun to nobody. It would be, I would rather change someone's mind than hurt them. Or at least try to impact their lives, and change their lives. But that's just, my opinions. And like I said, opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one. And I ain't trying to really get involved in the politics like that. But I do live in the United States. And, I'm just really sad how things are going. I mean, I had my own experience actually shortly after our current president came in. I lost a whole group of venues, and I try to rack my brain and just be like, what did I do so wrong? And I realized after speaking to my attorney, I didn't do anything wrong except for this. Neither here nor there. That's what I did wrong. So, not to the point where I should have lost anything, but it happened about 6 weeks right after he got in and all that DEI stuff. So, I kind of put two and two together. I ain't mad at nobody. I don't hate nobody. I ain't trying to hurt nobody or nothing like that. I ain't going to be doxing and mentioning where it was or anything like that, but it ain't stopped no money. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I truly believe that I am one of the chosen. You know, and that may sound crazy, but I believe that I have favor, and I know I have favor, and I am chosen by God to do what it is I do. You know, I am an amazing culinarian. Now, do I remember everything that I learned in culinary school? Absolutely friggin' not. Half that stuff went straight out my doggone, went in one ear, straight out the other one, because I was like, that's some bullshit. My mama been doing this forever. My grandma, my this, my that, and I feel I know better. But I will say this, culinary school made me a much better chef. And I'm not afraid of competition. I'll take anybody on. So if you're a caterer out there, you want to take me on, baby, please bring it. Because I want to put that fire on you so you can know why I am called phenomenal food. But either way, I'm just chit-chatting, rambling, eating my fruit. And, you know, I just want us all to love on each other and understand that we're different, but we're not different. We all got the same blood. If something happened to me and I needed some blood, I'll take it from wherever or whomever is giving it to me to save my life, and vice versa. I will give my blood to save whomever and whatever's life as well. So let's just try to love each other if we, you know, not if we can. Let's try to love each other and treat each other with respect. And, you know, when one door closes, in reference to, you know, what I just went through, you know, 6 weeks after, you know, the whole, I guess, DEI thing. And I'm not saying that's what it was, but I'm really sure that's what it was. But I'm not going to bash anybody or anything like that. But, you know, you got to just keep that faith in God and be strong that He's going to work everything out in your favor. And I know that He's working things out in my favor. You know, I started my business with nothing, and, you know, I'm just, so, you know, there's some times, you know, but, you know, I'm faithful and strong. So y'all just keep the faith, keep strong. You know, it's hard out here. I understand that. And, you know, if you ever want to DM me and just say, hey, Chef Holly, you know, whatever, as long as I'm available and I'm not too busy, I'll respond. I'll say hi, you know. So anyway, y'all have a wonderful day. I'm going to eat the rest of my fruit here, and bye-bye.